The protest set to begin at Eichmann Junction and culminate at the Youth Monument in Westfield will run from 11 a.m. to 13:30 hours and aim to expose the alleged mismanagement of millions of dollars in FIFA fraud funds by the Gambia Football Federation. Fallu Galas Public and Admin Director of GALA, Gambia Against Looted Assets, underscores the reason of the Gambia Football Federation being part of the protest agenda.
Numbers, but majority of Gambian youths are interested in football. And at the end of the day, you can trek from Banjul to Basse or from Banjul to Koina without having one standard pitch. After $414 million was being given to GFF in a period of 4 years. If the GFF president goes on air saying that 414 or $4 million cannot build you a mini stadium, while you have Sadio Mane in Bombali building you a stadium like $400,000 for a stadium, meaning that an amount of $4 million can build 10 mini stadiums in this country. So if you have a president that is misinformed, or a president that goes and faces the Gambian people as if he is facing a bunch of clowns, telling people that $4 million that he has received cannot build a mini stadium, then that is an insult to the Gambia.
The agenda for the protest includes demands for improved infrastructure, a thorough investigation into the whereabouts of the alleged missing funds, accountability, and a call for transparency in the financial dealings of the Gambia Football Federation. The GFF keeps failing, while talented young Gambians are left with nothing, Cisse lamented. Galas said the GFF issue, being part of the protest, is necessitated by what Gambians want.
Against GFF is being necessitated by what Gambians want. This is not Galas' opinion. This is not the opinion of this movement. This is opinion that has widespread acceptance from the Gambian people and the masses. They cannot go to Gold Project without having a single seat or a single place to sit. Banjul Mini Stadium, where I am the custodian of the KG5 Mini Stadium. I am the Secretary General of the Banjul Sports Committee. GFF brought a turf in Banjul Mini Stadium that was supposed to last for 10 years. After 2 months, that turf was nowhere to be found because we found out that the material or the turf that was there are the ones that people have in their studios and their salons. So if you have been given that much amount of money and you have squandered this thing over thin air, then you cannot be a moral police to anybody.
Gambians Against Looted Asset protest not only aim to hold the Football Federation accountable, but also to reignite interest and invest in Gambian football. With local footballing heroes emerging and global discussions about the importance of grassroots development in sports, the eyes of a nation are set on this gathering as a potential turning point for Gambian football. Cisse on the benefits that football can bring in the community. However, Galas also set light on the Gambia Football Federation failed campaign promise of professionalizing the league.
Millions of potentials and talents in this country are being wasted at the end of the day, and these things could have uplifted families, could have uplifted the community, could have uplifted the society. When I look at Asan Torres in Banjul, around Korite or around Tabaski, I see Asan going out doing philanthropic work, giving back to the people that he came from. It melts my heart. When I look at Musa Baro donating $800,000 to the mosque, it melts my heart. But how many people are better than Musa Baro and Asan Torres, whose lives are being crushed by this failed system? The GFF protest alone should gather all the old men and women because of, look, all these kids, they want to live comfortable lives. They want their families to be living a dignified life. That is the main reason why they are going for football. It's not passion for them, it's hustle for them. You go home with $1,500, you know what? Now where am I going to get the money? You want to tell me a professional league For example, a professional league, you cannot pay someone like $200 a month. You can't. What is $200? $14,000 is. Now you want to pay the 30-man squad. But because these are part of their campaign promises, bringing in a professional league. We are going for GFF elections next year. So you just do the math at the end of it. You see what? People can be young, but they are not fools.
The protests also seek to reignite national pride in football and demand the professionalization of the league, an unfulfilling promise by the Gambia Football Federation that continues to erode community trust and youth aspiration. As momentum builds, GALA invites all citizens, athletes and advocates to rally behind the cause, believing this moment could be a defining shift in Gambian sports future. Reporting for Star TV News, I am Mbye Corr.